Rachel Maddow has a like 14 or 15 minute segment where she kind of calls out how crazy Rick Perry's supporters are. I mean, we're talking about people who suggest in front of hundreds of people, in all seriousness, that Japan's economy never recovered because the prime minister, I think he said, of Japan had sex with a sun goddess.
Yeah.
Really fucking said that shit. You know, other people who claim that, you know, Oprah's like, I don't know what they were calling her, like the Whore of Babylon or a harlot or something. Like, I mean, crazy stuff. Totally lunatic shit.
Let me read directly from this. This is a guy named John Benefiel. And he says, you know, there's a statue in New York Harbor called the Statue of Liberty. You know where we got that from? French Freemasons? Listen, folks, this is an idol. A demonic idol right there in the middle of New York Harbor. How do you believe that for real?
I have no idea. How about that Jacobs woman? The blackbirds fell to the ground in Beebe, Arkansas. Well, the governor of Arkansas's name is Beebe. And also there was something out of Arkansas called Don't Ask, Don't Tell by a former governor. And this was proposed by Bill Clinton. And so could there be a connection? It could be, because we've said it's okay for people who commit these kind of acts to be recognized. You know, in our military, for the first time in our history, there is a potential that there is something that actually happened in the land where 100,000 drumfish died. And also where these birds just fell out of the air. Like, these people, the problem is, you know, it's not just a matter of, you know, well, we'll just, you know, gotta live and let live. So Rick Perry's got some, you know, he's a religious fella. These are the people that these kind of crazy religious nuts are listening to. Right. So Rick Perry's basically saying, like, hey, it's not up to me to fix the economy. I'm going to turn to God. And when I think God, you know who I think? I think my pastor. Let me give my pastor a call. Hey, pastor, can you take a break for a moment from suggesting that Japan's problems are because of sex with sun goddesses, and that Oprah is a harlot, and that the Statue of Liberty is a demonic fucking statue, and that the birds that fell out of the sky are because of Don't Ask, Don't Tell? Because I've got some real problems up my sleeves. Really? That's not a person you want to hire for a job. I wouldn't let that guy work at fucking Tasty Freeze.
Okay. I'd be afraid to eat whatever he fucking served me. But you know, one of the things that I don't understand with this stuff, right? They talk about, specifically this one guy who's talking about Japan. Like, that's the one that I don't understand, because he keeps on talking about, like, the sun goddess. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Don't you just believe in, like, one god? Don't you have, like, a monotheistic religion? I mean, monotheistic sort of precludes other gods and or goddesses. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I know quite a bit about Christianity. I grew up a Christian, and I don't remember a sun goddess at all.
Right, well, yeah, but it's the conflation of, you know, whatever fits, right? Whatever gets people worked up, because people aren't going to think. These people, it's clear that, and I'm not saying this just to be mean,
but it is honestly, to be mean. Don't get him wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm being mean is a wondrous side effect. But it's evident, right, that there's not an encouragement for people to consider, right? They're not being encouraged to stop and think about these things for even a moment, because that's not what religion does.
No.
And I'm not saying it just to bag on religion. I'm just trying to be real honest. You can say something crazy that contradicts the fundamental nature of monotheism, because the people who are sitting in those rows aren't sitting in those pews, aren't waving their hands in the air, hoping to have the rational side of their selves appealed to. That's not even part of this game. I firmly believe that. You cannot sit in a church and say, I'm here to just really have a thoughtful moment.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking work. So you can say it's a sun goddess, right? You'd be like, yeah, it's a sun goddess. Woohoo! Had sex with the sun goddess. Sun goddess came down and fucked
Japan. The entirety of
Japan.
No, Tom, it was the entirety of Japan. I've seen that Japanime.
I tell you what, man, burn your tongue. That's a fuck. It's like you'd think eating like a Pizza Hut out of the oven is a bad call. Jesus.
Oh, man.
It's terrible.
Asbestos condom.
Lamb skin. It smells like Euro. You got some Ziki sauce on.
I need it. I need it badly. Make sure it's cold.
It's like a kebab in there.
She had a yeast infection. She was baking bread in there.
Don't worry, baby. It plumps when you cook it. Sex with the sun, guys. It's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard.
Oh, man. Somebody said that shit out loud. And not privately, like not like, you know, ranting in a fucking padded cell. Somebody said that in front of a lot of people.
They probably make more money than I do.
Oh, that's the saddest thing I've heard today.
Oh, my God. Oh. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, man.